I pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli u novu epizodu Šeta Zop Tomb Raider sa Džo. Privodimo se kraju igrice. Na nadomak smo našeg otkrića ovih starih Maja. Da ne dužim dalje, ja bih krenula odmah. Ove iz Trinitija smo rešili, vjerojatno će ih biti još, ali bože moj. Ali bože moj, bukvalno. Sad smo se vratili u ono selo Drebno da vidimo šta možemo učiniti. Evo nas.
My friend Sara's an archaeologist. She works near here. You want to go see if she knows anything about your riddle?
That would be great.
The stone faces have always been Sara's obsession. Most people come here looking for treasure, but not Sara. She just wants answers.
Have you been friends a long time?
Since we were kids. She was the nerd, I was always skipping school and stealing my grandma's RV. Once in a while I could convince Sara to come with me.
Abby, can you help me with this? It's broken.
Da vidimo šta Sara može da nam kaže.
Hold on. Are you that Lara? Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces. That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to
Kakav
find
kript,
it.
čoveč.
As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will.
Okej. Idemo onda vamo.
Laura, you find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
Šta, idemo u biblioteku, šta ćemo? U knjigama su svi odgovori. Gde si Jonah?
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help.
Aj, brate, ljudi, ubrzajte se malo.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
Sad treba da nađem ja tu knjigu kao.
These notes were written by the founder of the second sect.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings.
Dobro.
They're talking about funds allocated for
Full
renovations
up.
to the library.
Can't carry any more.
Šta ima ovdje?
A heron and an eclipse.
Ima nešto konkretno. Ne, a? Ima neko pismo. Št. Vidimo ovdje. Više nema ništa ovdje, imaš samo tamo.
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those two Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse.
Okay. Mislim, jasno mi je da je sve nešto iz Biblije. Ali nije mi jasno što još treba da nađem.
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos años? Un paso a la vez. Un día. Haremos elección.
Idemo ovdje. Još jedno pismo. I još jedno.
This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century.
Dobro. Samo to imaš da kažeš. Ništa, Jonah, evo nas opet ovdje.
There's a whole mural under here. Cruz, the true cross.
Pa vidi.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
Pa jesmo našli bili krst.
When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Pa da, naći ćemo, kako se zove, način sigurno.
Etzli is young to have all that responsibility. Found something? Must
Yeah.
be pretty hard for him.
Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
A? Idemo. Tajna vrata.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
Ne bi ušla ovdje, znači ne znam šta je u pitanju. Otkriće celog sveta i ljudske rase. Opa.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an
Have to use
inscription
the light beam to follow the stations of the
Ambulate
cross.
dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
Okej.
I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Da, baš imam mnogo krstava.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
Iskreno jezivo baš.
I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way.
Dobro, hodamo gdje ima svetla.
What happened to these people?
It looks like the light activated something.
Pa ćemo sad mi da aktiviramo za svaki slučaj.
Laura! Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
These people look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
Iskreno, grafika 10 od 10.
I'll get it. Have to push the crossbar.
Ćemo li prestati da padamo kroz neka, brate, od vrata, ono. Brate, kao neke katakombe, ono. Jezive.
Laura, is that what I think it is?
The stations of the cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick?
This must be Station 6. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Da, bukvalno izgleda kao crkva. Jezivo.
Jesus, nailed to the cross. Think he's taking up the cross.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion.
He's carrying the cross. Have to use the light. I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Uh,
Really? I guess this
jezivo.
is a sect from the pamphlet. This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
Check sad. Ne, čekaj.
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
Okay.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. They're carrying him.
A? Šta? Možda treba s one kao druge strane. Ovo prvo.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Dobro.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pen.
A ne kapiram, pa kako pa idem po stanicama, šta? Čekaj.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Kako ja da znam koje su faze krsta, brat.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations
Do
of the
not fear
cross.
those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble. They're carrying him.
Let's do this.
They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think.
What the fuck?
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Šta, ne možeš više, a?
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
To bi mene volio bi da znam.
Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
Znači prvo, on uzima krst.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. He's carrying the cross.
Kako da prebacim svetlo na ovu stranu? To je sad pitanje u stvari. Najveće.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Ajde, okreći se. Ništa, a? Ukoliko lik, brate, neće da se okrene. Probamo opet, možda je zabu.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks. Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet. This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription, do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Kako? Da ono ogledalo okrenem.
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Ma, brate, ja ne kapiram samo kako ja ovo svetlo da ono gledalo pomerim.
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Sve je to super, ali brate, kako? Ne kapiram. Znači...
Strange there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross.
Isus uzima krst. Šta je ovo?
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
She's wiping his face, I think.
To nije.
They're lifting him.
To isto nije.
They're carrying him. He's carrying the cross. think he's taking up the cross. Jesus nailed to the cross.
Znači, ili je ovo ili je ovo prvo, ali vjerojatno je ovo. Ali kako ja da usmjerim svetlo ka tamo, ja ne znam. A ne mogu ni na jednu stanicu zato što će me ovo probosti. Nice. Bukvalno... Ne znam, bukvalno mora da se krene sa ove strane, a brate nijedno od ovoga ne odgovara. Kako se zove?
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Yes. Probala sam prvi, probala sam posljednji, probat ćemo sad ovaj u sredini. Yes. Pa ali ovo nije prvi deo. Ne kapiram. Šta sad? Evo, sad mi sjede tamo. Ali brate... Ne. Ja.
Strange, there are only 7 stations.
Ovo nije bio prvi.
This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. And Veronica wipes his face before...
Sad treba da padne.
Think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross. Jesus nailed to the cross.
Yes. Tu ništa nije po redu. Jer ono bi trebalo realno da bude posljednji dio kad je on već na krstu. Ništa, ajmo opet. Glupost, baš.
Looks like in church. These ones are posed like monks. So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Ajde.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't a rat when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that the
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this.
Tek ne znam šta radi.
What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses.
Taj Lopez izgleda bio baš ono neki loš čik. Jezivo.
The box of Yeshua. Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
Valjda, ili ćeš umreti?
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Problem. Ja ne znam kako mi nismo, brate, umrli više od ovih voda, leševa u vodama, lobanja. Ko za čega sve nema. Ajde. Vidi ovo. Rebra ono kao ble. Uj. Wow, bože. Uj. Kako su se sad ovi opet stvorili?
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here. Stop!
Let him go!
Jaj, bre, Jonah. Stvarno si on.
And I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
Kakav gadan tip.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But He was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have
Moj
you
ti.
lived? In pursuit of what?
Vidi ga Jonah.
Go! Stop him!
Oh no.
What the hell?
Is that Rourke? Running past just now?
Heck.
Ajde bre. Imaš ti ideju ko smo mi.
Mrs. Rourke, Jonah Maeva has the box, and Lara Croft was last seen in the church. Find them.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in... She's using...
Znate kako je ova sačuva bez veze.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about.
How does he expect to get away?
Ne moš.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about.
These people just don't give up.
This'll get compromised.
Ma daj!
Good work.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more important to worry about.
These people just don't give up.
Ništa, sad ću da ih čekam. Ajde, dođi. Džido, džido.
How does he expect to get away? Please try to come through here.
Ajde, dođite.
These people just don't give up.
It's like Croft is always making us play catch up.
How does he expect to get away? Target
Ma daj!
They just left her alone in the church.
Ništa ljudi, ja bi stala ovdje obzirom da je ove kao presekrivo. Pa ćemo nastaviti u sljedećoj epizodi. Ja ću sad sigurno još 100 puta da umrem ono dok se s njima tu iznabadam. Pa ćemo u sljedećoj epizodi tu uradimo na tenane. Ništa ljudi, to bi bilo to. Hvala što ste gledali. Nastavite, pratite kanal TV Arene Sporta, a mi se vidimo u narednoj epizodi. Bye!